everyone. Welcome to Clinical Physiology. I'm Dr. Zhongfang Zhang from SUMC, Shantou University Medical College. I'm the course director for Clinical Physiology. So here, I have a few words about physiology and about this course for you. What is physiology? Physiology is a branch of medical science that studies biological functions of the human body at different levels, such as the cells, tissues, organ systems, and the whole body. It involves normal functions and the underlying mechanisms and the regulation of the functions of organ systems. Physiology has always been considered as one of the most important basic sciences of medicine. Then why do you need to learn physiology? Physiology is the foundation of medical practice. Only when you have a good understanding of normal functions of the body can you understand the abnormal changes and disorders. So, physiology enables you to understand the genesis and development of diseases and the pathological changes, to understand the targets for drugs and interaction between drugs and the body. And ultimately, physiology enables you to become a competent clinical practitioner, which I hope every one of you will be. Our course of clinical physiology introduces you to the most fundamental physiological concepts relevant to clinical practice. Each topic will be bridged in with a clinical case or scenario, followed by the introduction to related physiological concepts and principles, and the topic is closed with the case. By doing so, we intend to connect physiology principles and essentials with the processes of diseases. We hope to help you, future healthcare practitioners, establish a clinical reasoning model so that you can interpret physiological data such as the heart rate, the blood count, urine analysis, etc. And with this, you can also predict the changes of the body function in response to alteration of the environment. Our perspective is to train clinical reasoning from the very start of your medical study. Although the ultimate goal of physiology is to understand the human body as a whole, we must consider the function of each organ system one by one. So following are the topics we're going to discuss in this course. Number 1, basic concepts and principles. And number 2, cellular physiology. And then we will discuss neurophysiology, the blood, the cardiovascular system, respiratory system, renal physiology. And then it's followed by fluid electrolytes and acid-base balance. Then gastrointestinal physiology, metabolism and temperature regulation. And then the endocrine physiology. And finally, the reproductive physiology. And you may ask, what would I be able to do after finishing all these topics? So here are the intended learning outcomes of this course. On successful completion of clinical physiology, students are expected to be able to explain the important concepts and principles of human physiology at various levels of body organization, in daily activities and during altered states of body functions, and to predict clinical manifestations of organ systems during normal states and when such organ systems fail to function normally. And then number 3, figure out structure and function relationships at various levels of human body organization. And then to connect and relate physiological concepts to other basic sciences and clinical disciplines within the study of medicine. And finally, demonstrate professional and ethical perspectives relevant to the study of physiology and other medical courses. So, in order to achieve these goals, you must endeavor to be a self-directed learner. You must be responsible, accountable, and reflective of your learning. The best way to learn physiology is through application and discussion. Here are some tips for your success in learning clinical physiology. Take and retake the quizzes of each chapter to check your understanding, and then ask questions in the discussion forum if you have doubts. Members of our teaching team will help you understand the basic concepts and apply them correctly. So, thank you for joining us. Let's explore the amazing secrets of our human body. I wish you a happy learning journey in clinical physiology. Thank you, and see you next time.